Hey Nim fam, welcome back to another team selection video in a week where Manchester and North London were red, and if you had Sully March you were marching up the OR. I took a massive 8-point hit and it isn't going to plan. If you're loving the content then please do drop me a like. Let's try hit 60 likes on this video, that would be absolutely amazing. Do pop me a comment below, did you triple captain Haaland? That seems to be all of the discussion at the moment the last few days. Also, if you're new to the channel then please do subscribe. Join the Nim fam, that would be absolutely amazing. Okay, let's get into this. Okay, so Kepa surprised me with a lovely clean sheet, save points and bonus points for 10 juicy points towards my team total. Definitely needed at the moment, that's for sure. Moving on to my defence, Trips man, I feel like a broken record. This Newcastle defence is just insane this season. 9 points from Trippier, he's a cheat code at this point, isn't he? Sure, as another game to go, and that's where I'm hoping he'll do a little better. But apart from that one goal from Grealish, he was unlucky not to keep a clean sheet, just 2 points from him. Aki came in for Cancelo as part of a hit, and of course Cancelo started and looked great, so we'll probably start the next fixture too. Swapping one 1-pointer for another for a hit wasn't my best moment in FPL, I have to admit. I guess I'm not now paying 7 million for a player that's only going to get me 1 point at the moment. But we all know Cancelo can do amazing things when he's on it, so I'm not going to judge that one until this game week is over. I wasn't feeling City defence at all really. I should have followed my gut and gone with a Botman or a me. However, I'm a sucker for a double game week, what can I say? In midfield, Almiron with another blank, that's 3 in a row now. He looked great again. I just wonder how long we keep hold of him, hoping he comes back into form again. Salah made way for KDB this week as my free transfer. I absolutely hated selling Salah. I know he didn't do anything, but I still hate it nonetheless. But I am grateful to De Bruyne for returning. I'll take that assist. One more game, hopefully, it would be good to get the old Kev back in the next coming weeks, wouldn't it? Nelly missed out this week in terms of the points. He was well covered by that Spurs defence, and when they null and voided anything he did, they did leave a mountain of space on the other side. This was great as an Arsenal fan, however, it was a massive problem as a non-Saka or Odegaard owner. Just 2 points from Nelly. Rashford is just scoring goals for fun right now. The man was on fire. Was a little nervous when he went down holding his hip, but he got right back up, and the truth is he could have scored a boatload more. A nice 10 points from him, with more to come potentially. Up front, I didn't even consider Haaland as my triple captain. That's not to say I thought it was a bad idea at all, but I was so focused on my transfers this week that I didn't have a whole lot of time to just let the idea sit with me of using my triple captain chip. If you did, please don't be worried. We have seen Haaland do unseemly things in just one match before, and there's still time. And look at how bad Spurs were against Arsenal. So this is technically City's easier fixture out of the two. There's plenty of time to go yet. We won't be judging this one, not even this week. Not even next week, probably for weeks to come when other people have used their triple captain chip. That is then the time to look at when you used yours and others used theirs and decide whether or not it was the right time. As soon as I heard Darwin was injured, I took a punt on Kane for a hit. This was risky given the yellow card suspension looming situation, but after the rank fall last game week, I had to consider him. I did consider Tony for like a millisecond, but I was worried about the betting situation hanging over him. It wasn't until after the deadline that I heard it's unlikely to affect him this season, and these things take a lot of time to sort out, so potentially a missed opportunity there maybe, especially as Kane blanked, and now I'm in this horrible position where I'm hoping Kane scores against Aki, where I would need a clean sheet from Aki really given the hit I've taken for him, but also really need Kane to score for points too. It's not an ideal situation no matter what way you look at it. Mitrovic owed me after his double game week yellow card, and well, according to him, he owed me absolutely nothing. Exactly that. Now, again, is this technically his fault? He did score the penalty. It was ruled out because he hit one foot with the other. So should we still have the 2 points? He didn't miss it, so I think he should. But either way, it's still a mess no matter what way you look at it. Is he a sell now? I could have done a little better if I'd just forgotten City defence entirely and gone with my gut in Botman or me. However, if I just played Ben White, I'd have been better off anyway. All of that means I have 48 points so far, so that's 40 with the -8, placing me on a big red arrow to 1,201. I am in free fall since the unlimited transfers. Not a great situation to be in. There's still more fixtures to come this game week, but with no real differentials, I don't see how I pull this one back. So moving on to Game Week 21, and this is how I'm currently lining up. I did nearly have 5 in midfield very late on Friday, but I knew I'd have a benching headache moving forward with needing to decide between benching Mitrovic or the 5th midfielder every week. But that option is still there, and I'm still very much considering Andreas to March or Odegaard. So this is worth waiting to see potentially on the doubles and blanks before shifting my cash into this midfield spot. However, I am definitely considering it, especially after Mitrovic's recent performances. I think, though, I am going to try and roll if I can into Game Week 21. The temptation, besides that 5th midfielder spot, is to get Bueno or Botman for Patterson whilst I still can. But having 2 free transfers going into Game Week 22 and hopefully knowing a little more about the fixtures at this point will hopefully be more valuable. Lots of games still yet to play and anything can happen, but that's the initial plan after such a big hit. My captaincy is on Haaland at the moment, but I am tempted with a punt on Rashford or Kane. Let's see how the second fixtures pan out. I will, of course, keep you guys updated here and on my socials. I will be back on Wednesday with Holly Shan to answer all of your Q&As in a stream on my channel, so be sure to check that out around 1 PM and hit the notification bell not to miss out. And that's it, you guys. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, then please do smash a like, become a ride or die for the Nim fam, and subscribe. Please do check out the sponsors of this video, fantasyfootballfix.com. Until next time, Nimfria out.